What's going on, everybody? I'm Oprius, and welcome to another video about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, electronium, and all that good stuff. Taking a quick look at the market cap today. We're kind of looking like our bummer buzzkill from yesterday. We're just hanging out over 300 billion. We're at 335 billion in the market cap. 1565 coins. Looks like 3 more coins are added since yesterday. 18 billion in 24-hour volume trade and 42.5% Bitcoin dominance. We look like, if you look closely at the chart here, looks like there's a bit, we'll pull it up a little bit better. We're just going to go to the 7-day cap on Bitcoin. We're going to look at a couple other coins before we get into the small project, the ICO that I am now looking at, that I have done a video on before called Ditch-it. So we are going to first finish off looking at Bitcoin because this is the Big Mac Daddy. 7-day trend compared to yesterday's number, we are a little bit above, rising back up, still hanging out at 8.2 thousand. Let's take a look at Electronium before we get too cray y'all. We're down under 4 cents. Oh, this is getting scary. We need a recovery in the market, like something fierce. Not just in Electronium, but everything, because it is a bloodbath. Except Monero is kind of recovering from yesterday. So, anywho, talking about Electronium, talking about ICOs, talking about small projects. And if the quality of the video is a little worse today, I'm sorry. I'm recording on my iPhone 7 because I do actually have to show my iPhone X in the video today for some of the stuff I want to talk about. So, without further ado, let's talk about Ditch-it once again. Now, I did a video on this about a couple weeks ago, and the website was in a very, very beginner state, a very baby phase. Like, the ICO must have just started. The website was just built. Now, yesterday during my live stream, I took a look at the platform again to see if there's any good updates, and I saw that there is more development, more features on the website, which is making me very happy. So, in a nutshell, we're going to start talking about the technology, and then we're going to give the examples. In a nutshell, Ditch-it is going to be a mobile app that will be utilizing Electronium, Verge, and their own Ditch-it token. Verge was recently just added to the platform, which is showing more development. But in a nutshell, what this platform is a social commerce, a buying and selling. You see this tag up here says offer up. Let It Go, I think, is another one. It's going to be a mobile app where you can buy and sell goods from individuals that also have the app in the same area, very similar to things like Craigslist. And I'll show you an example of that here from OfferUp in a moment. Now, what makes Ditch-it different than OfferUp and Let It Go is that the developers want to utilize the Ditch-it token to be able to allow people like you and me to sell our items and create videos and advertise our items with videos. So that's going to be pretty neat. That's what the Ditch-it token is going to be utilized for. And then you're going to be able to exchange Electronium and Verge for these goods and products. Now, one thing I really liked about this when I was looking at my when I was doing my stream yesterday, there is a button there. Well, they do have a team development here. I believe this is Mike, the head guy. I sent him an email and he sent me a little bit more information about the platform, and the reason why they haven't launched it right away is because they didn't want Electronium to come out after they were releasing this, so they wanted Electronium to do its thing. And then he also wanted to talk about, let me know that the platform will be available it will be launched, and Ditch-it will be launched in about a week and a half, and I might actually have some hands-on time with the beta app, which is making me very excited. So let's see here. One thing I wanted to definitely show is they had a tab on here for the white paper. I can't remember exactly how I got to it. And one thing I absolutely love about their white paper, and you'll see it here in just a second while I'm being unprofessional and looking for it. Alright, so going over the site, it was staring me right in the face. I found their white paper. One thing I love about the white paper is that it literally, I've talked about this in my streams, whenever I review other platforms, they all say the same damn thing, where it's like, this is a decentralized peer-to-peer token that's built to bring people together and to be, you know, completely anonymous and blah, 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 blah. What I absolutely love about the white paper is how brutally honest it is, and it's like, reading it word for word here, if an ICO has a white paper, run for the hills. There are plenty of questionable projects which include a white paper, but you should be asking yourself, does it make sense or does it sound like complete gibberish? Many white papers are blasted with the same language. language, and that's that this is the peer-to-peer cryptocurrency and a decentralized network wanting to be the best and the first of its kind, blah, blah, blah. We're like a whole, and I know I've talked about other ICOs and stuff, and they all say the same dang thing. There are indeed bad eggs around. In the spirit of today, we hope on our website we showed you, blah, blah, blah. With initial coin offerings, all the rage, raising hundreds of thousands of dollars for projects with little more than a basic concept, a flashy name, and some fluffy marketing and packaging has never been easier. To be upfront, Ditch-it believes a certain percentage of these projects will likely become success stories, but we can also be certain that many of these blockchain-based tokens are pure smoke and mirrors and nothing more. You can read that, the rest of that on its own time, but it is a one-page document that literally just says we're not going to be all fluff and kafoobar because the site kind of explains exactly what the token and what the platform is going to be. In the About Us section, it gives you a little bit more detail. The token structure is there's going to be 100 million of the Ditch token available, distributed 70% to the community, 15% of a reserve fund, 9% to founders and team, 3% for bounty campaign, and 3% for advisors. So with YouTube videos, I might fall under the 3% in the bounty campaign. Local social market at your fingertips. I've talked about that before. We're going to jump right into an example of this after we go back to the team one more time. So we got a couple of team members. Here's some of the founders. Looks like some of the platforms and everything that they're building upon. Now, what I exactly want to show what this is going to be before we finish this up. And another thing too, I found on Google, if you look up the Ditch-it TM, they actually have their own website. There's an address, a contact number. It's based out of Las Vegas, and so it's a little bit more legit than some of these platforms that people think are scams. Anyway, what I'm going to do here is see if I can pull up my screen on my cell phone, and yep, that's my screen. So I'm going to actually showcase what OfferUp is. And this is what the Ditch-it platform, maybe later. This is what the Ditch-it platform wants to be, but it's going to be more cryptocurrency based. Now, on this platform, I'll have to do everything from my phone. Let's say I wanted to buy an NVIDIA card, an NVIDIA graphics card. Items near Davenport, which is where I've set the address and relatively close to my location. But as you can see here, it immediately pulls up people in my area selling these I've looked up graphics cards. So this person from Orlando, Florida posted it 1 day ago, so on and so forth. And then let's also take a look at what you can do with the platform. You can list items to sell. And now on this, let's look at, just look at this item that I have listed for sale. Now, you see here that you can just have a couple of pictures. This is a virtual reality headset for phones. This is something that I'm selling. You see there's me at my Facebook. Now, the thing is, this is just pictures. What Ditch-it wants to do is enable users to create a video of this item, and you can purchase video time with the Ditch-it token, or you can just list items like this. Looking into something like OfferUp and Let It Go, they make about 1.2 billion a month in revenue just from these kind of apps, and that's what Ditch-it is trying to look into, breaking into. So, you know, it's pretty neat. You can see people in the area. Altamont Springs, that's like probably about 40 minutes from me. Someone selling a, I love these pop figures. Someone selling Wolverine on a motorcycle. I don't want that figure, but I mean, you can think of anything. I got to think of something off the wall here. Shoes. Let's just do shoes. See, there we go. Someone's selling a pair of shoes. So that's essentially what OfferUp is. That's what Ditch-it wants to be, but based on cryptocurrency, and people can use Electroneum and Verge to purchase stuff on that app as well. So if you guys want to get involved on the ICO, there is going to be a link in the description below to the site. Then all you need to do is just join the ICO. I believe you got about a week and a half later. If you use the code, there's going to be a promo code option. I'll just show it here. You're going to hit join ICO. You will need an Ether wallet on myetherwallet.com or whatever. I'll leave a link for that as well. And then you're just going to join the ICO. As soon as everything pops up down here, you're going to just create some information, your first name, last name. There's a place for a promo code that's going to say, okay, here we go. Promo code, use Nerdy Money. If you use Nerdy Money, you're going to get a 20 to 30% boost on your purchase. And yes, I think I would get like a 5% return on the tokens. So if this is something that's interested in you, and then you want to make sure you enter your Ether wallet address. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Ditch-it platform, links in the description below. If you like social commerce, if you like buying and selling and stuff at the tip of your fingertips on your phone like a showcase, then this is going to be the platform for you. It's a cool little startup, small project that I think is really neat. Step stepping away from like things like lending platforms and everything that I've talked about before, and we'll see how it goes. So leave a comment what you think, like, dislike, sign up if you want. Definitely subscribe to the channel. I highly appreciate it. So I'm Oprius, and we'll see you guys next time.